Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video for you guys. This is going to be like kind of more motivational type stuff. So I just want to talk about how your favorite rappers, your favorite artists all started and they were trash. They all were in the same area that you were in and they got better with time. So I'm Justin, or Mind of Dinah, and I run this brand. I've been an artist, producer, graphic designer, video editor for like 7 years now. I've done work for Sneeko, Jordan Welch, Sam from NJ, other Omegle YouTubers, and just a lot of different musicians and designers and other stuff. You know, sometimes we can get lost, like when we're in the middle of our journey, we don't really remember that your favorite artist started somewhere. Like they're not gods, they're just regular people who just put in more work. So if you look at Kenji, like he's probably one of my favorite rappers right now because his melodies are so good. Like if you listen to, like, we're gonna go through his SoundCloud and kind of get to see like where he started and just his work and where he comes from. And this is really important to look at because it makes you understand that it's really doable, but it just takes time. It just takes time, improvement after improvement. And most people, when they look at your music or your art, they don't see the potential. They usually just people who aren't artists, they just look at it and like, oh, this is trash. Oh, this is fire. But they don't really see the potential behind it. And somebody like Kenji, you could see the potential all the way from back before he even started getting traction. So keep working, keep improving, because year after year, you're going to see results. Like you could tell that's like professional sounding. It's great melody. It's just very well done. And a large part of it too is he's surrounded by so many great artists and so many great producers. Taz Taylor from Internet Money, he's surrounded by so many good people that it's just inevitable for him to get better way faster because everyone at Internet Money is working all day on music. They're not taking breaks. They're all into it. So obviously they're taking breaks, but the work ethic at Internet Money is crazy. So he just gets way better quick. So if you look at like some of his first stuff, it's crazy to see the progress just from a few years, you know what I mean? And obviously some of it may be like God-given talent or whatever, but it's doable for anybody. It may take you longer, it may take you shorter, but if you just put in more work, you're gonna see it faster. And anybody can do it. You just gotta use your voice.
Ooh, R.I.P. Gustin' Luzan's, chopper bustin' muzzle burning my hand, diamond dancing BBS on a man, blue cheese, half a pint for a pound.
Like you could tell it's catchy, it has some potential, but it sounds very unprofessional. The mixing is terrible, the beat's not that good, like his lyrics aren't that good, like it's very beginner. But
I've been mixing up the fluids, how about you? Ay, I ain't on the block, I'm in a stool. Ay, brothers on the
like that's like he got so much better just in one song, you know what I mean? Like that's very motivational because you could be at that point. You could sound exactly like this, and who knows, maybe in a few years you'll sound like some of his more recent stuff, like really good stuff. Something very similar to this happened actually so I do work for Sam from NJ as a YouTuber, and we were trying to switch from Omegle content to something else, but we were just stuck and nothing was really working. But one of the biggest YouTubers in the space, Jadion, he went through the same thing. He was stuck at 200K for like 6 months, a year, and he just he always talks about he couldn't seem to get past it. And it's the same thing for us. Like sometimes you don't realize that the people at the top of your space had to go through the same thing, but the only difference is they kept going. And if you stop, then you're not going to be there. You're never going to have a chance. Now, this was 2 years ago, so it's crazy the progress you can make if you just keep going. Like a lot of us can get sidetracked when we're in the middle of our journey and get demotivated because you don't really see it. But year after year, you're going to keep improving, and you're going to eventually if you keep going, you're going to eventually just make some really good music.